fundamental issue of, do we have sovereignty over our country? The people who put there, do they care about that? But also, it goes to another point that right from the colonial time to the now, our sovereignty have always been located outside our territory, because it's either controlled by the World Bank and the IMF, or by the centers in London, Paris, or DC. So we've ceded by our borrowings massively from these people, by being indebted to them in a certain way. We've ceded that position. So if you look at it from that point of view, Trump intervening is along this trajectory of the fact that our leaders have never taken our sovereignty seriously, so that others have to come in. If we did not mess up in this way, at least there'll be no obvious excuse for Trump to do whatever he do. So the government needs to seriously consider, do we have sovereignty as a nation? And because if you look at the earlier three I've mentioned, security, economic, existential, when you don't care about all those things, then other people are going to step in. Because what they've not realized, that what is happening in Nigeria, if it blows up and affects other countries in the region, it's going to be a global issue. And so people have interest for stepping in to do that. Because we have failed to keep our house in order, others are now coming in to intervene, to advise, or to insult. But we should look into ourselves and ask this critical question. Yes, a time like this, we are calling people to rally around the flag. But we must also ask ourselves a hard question. This issue has been there for some of us for 12, 13 years. We've been talking to government, we've been that do this issue. It even took the Nigerian government a long time to declare Boko Haram a terrorist group. And as you said, we went and lobbied Boko Haram. Then, at that time, they were killing people in the northeast more. And it has not become so much of a Christian thing. But we felt as Nigerians, whether you are killing Muslims or you're killing Christians, we care about the life of every Nigerian. And that's why we fought globally for Boko Haram to be recognized as a terrorist group, not just clashes or ethnic differences, but as a terrorist group, right? So, but our government has refused to take that stand to protect the lives of every Nigerian, whether they are Christians or they are more Muslims.